Ram Muhammad Singh Azad. A very peculiar name. It has three religions: Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, and it has the word Azad, freedom. This was a name that was yelled out on being arrested, where someone was holding on to anger for 21 years, all because of what he had seen on the 13th of April 1990, an incident that changed him forever. He didn't just lose people that day, but he also lost his faith in justice. And he knew that if he wanted to avenge what he saw, he would have to plan this very meticulously, go on a long and secretive journey. To fulfill his mission, he traveled across 18 countries. He even worked in British films so that he could blend into their society. He worked as a supporting actor in movies like Sabu the Elephant Boy and The Four Feather. He changed his identity multiple times. He started using different names like Frank Brazil, Shere Singh, a turban here, a suit there, a beard one day, suddenly clean shaven, all so that he could stay one step ahead of the British. So for 7 years, he goes and he lives very quietly. He's waiting, he's watching. And on the 13th of March 1940, he finally got his chance. Michael O'Dwyer, the man who had defended the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, was speaking in Westminster. He enters with a gun hidden in his coat. He waits, listens to O'Dwyer's entire speech, and then he fires. Ram Muhammad Singh Azad tattooed on his arms. He was of course immediately arrested and after a trial hung. And it was only in 1974 that Sandhu Singh Thind persuaded Indira Gandhi to force the British to hand over his remains, which he then accompanied back to India. The remains of course were given a martyr's reception, one that we remember every 13th of April. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre and the story of Udham Singh, lest we forget.